Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of Movement Radio. I am Chip Hazard, and today we're going to talk about something super cool. Um, you guys know the James Gunn Superman movie just hit theaters, and I meant to get this video out before the movie came out, and I've been super busy. We've been doing some remodeling on the house and everything, but that's no excuse. Today we're going to dive into the 10 essential Superman comics that you absolutely need to read before heading to theaters to see this movie. We're going to talk about hope, heroism, heart, and stories that inspired what's shaping up to be a bold new era for the Man of Steel on screen. So, buckle up, grab your cape, and let's fly into it. First up, we're going to talk about All Star Superman. This was a run from 2005 to 2008 by Grant Morrison. Um, so if you read just one Superman comic before the movie drops, or before you go see the movie, I should say, make it this one. All Star Superman is mythic and emotional, crafted by Grant Morrison to distill the very essence of the character. I mean, we all know kind of who Superman is, but the way Grant Morrison just puts his little spin on it, it it's really good. So this book is not about powers or punch outs, but about heart, legacy, and self-sacrifice. James Gunn has explicitly said this book helped shape his approach to Superman. You'll finish it understanding not just who Superman is, but why he matters. Next up, we have Superman Birthright. This was a run from 2003 to 2004 by Mark Waid. It's kind of a modern retelling of Superman's origin that updates the classic myth for a new generation. It gives us deeper insight into Clark's dual identity as a farm boy from Kansas and as the last son of Krypton. The way it balances Kryptonian heritage with human values is chef's kiss masterful. We expect Gunn's movie to pull heavily from this tone, especially when it comes to Clark's moral compass and early adventures. Having seen the movie, I do feel that James Gunn pulled heavily from this, um, but you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments below after you go see the movie. Next up, we have Superman for All Seasons from 1998. This is by Jep Loeb, and it's a beautifully illustrated four-part tale, each section representing a different season and a different narrator. It's a quiet, character-driven story about Superman learning who he is. We don't get a whole lot about a whole lot of that where Superman is really learning who he is, um, and how he fits into the world. So, the book is all about feelings, the human side of Superman, and with Gunn's promise of an emotionally resonant film, this is a great warm up for what's to come. Next up, we have Action Comics #1 from 2011. This was from the New 52. This is also by Grant Morrison. Grant Morrison is a phenomenal comic book writer. You can argue in the comments, argue with your mama, but don't argue with me. I love Grant Morrison. But just imagine Superman in blue jeans and t-shirt fighting for the little guy and standing up to the corrupt businessmen. That's what we get right here. It's a younger, rawer version of Superman. He brings a social justice kind of energy that feels especially relevant today. Gunn has hinted at a working class Superman, and this comic will give you a brief little glimpse as to what he might look like. Next up, we have Superman Secret Identity from 2004. This is by Kurt Busiek. Um, so this one, it's kind of a curveball, but trust me, it's unforgettable. It's about a kid in our world named Clark Kent who grows up teased for sharing Superman's name and then mysteriously gains his powers. Now, this is not a canon Superman book. It's not canon at all, but it captures the spirit of Superman in a deeply personal, poetic way. If the movie taps into Superman as a symbol or a legend, this story gets to the soul of it. I'm telling you, this is a good book. Next up, we have Kingdom Come from 1996, and this is by Mark Waid. Now, this is set in a future where Superman has stepped away from heroism. This epic story explores what happens when the world forgets the ideas that Superman stood for. With breathtaking art by Alex Ross, chef's kiss, tremendous artist. Um, it's a clash between old school values and new age violence. While not directly connected to the movie, it underscores the timelessness of Superman's morality, which is something that James Gunn clearly wants to spotlight. I mean, we can tell that from the trailers. Um, so next up, we have Superman Volume 1, number 149, The Death of Superman from 1961. This was written by Edmund Hamilton. So long before Doomsday, there was this classic Silver Age imaginary tale where Lex Luthor finally kills Superman. It's a short read, but man, is it powerful. It showcases how much Superman means to the people. With Nicholas Hoult playing Lex Luthor in the film, this comic provides vintage context on the dynamic between them, especially, especially the emotional stakes. Next up, we have Action Comics number 775, and this is from 2001, and it was written by Joe Kelly. This one's kind of a gut punch. Superman faces off against a brutal, edgy new superhero team that mocks his ideas. The question is there still room for a hero who does not kill in a world that's lost its way? With today's audience craving grittier content, James Gunn movie may use this as a jumping off platform to reaffirm what makes Superman great. So it's this, I believe this is a must read ideological clash. Next up, we have Superman Brainiac. This is from 2008. This is by Jeff Johns. This arc kind of reintroduces Brainiac in a more terrifying fashion, and it delivers real emotional gut punches, especially when it comes to the loss of Krypton. It's cinematic, it's gripping, and it could foreshadow a future villain in the DCU. Even if Brainiac doesn't show up in the 2025 movie, this arc lays crucial emotional groundwork. And the last thing we're going to talk about today is Superman Up in the Sky. This is by Tom King. Now, in this story, Superman travels across the universe to save a kidnapped girl. Sounds simple, right? But it's actually a soul searching epic that asks, how far would Superman go to do the right thing? The answer, as far as it takes. Absolutely, as far as it takes. It's about perseverance, compassion, and why Superman never gives up. Exactly the kind of themes that James Gunn will be channeling in this brand new Superman movie. So let me know in the comments below. Have you read any of these? If you haven't, go pick them up, read them, then go see the movie. Let me know what you think. But yeah, that's really about it. I have another video coming out next week, and we're going to talk about the 10 comics that you absolutely need to read after. Oh, the 10 comics you absolutely need to read after seeing James Gunn's Superman movie. Uh, don't forget, like, comment, share your favorite Superman story in the comments below. Let me know, what is your favorite Superman story. If I haven't read it, I want to go read it. If I have read it, I want to have a discussion about it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's right there. Just click that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. With that being said, I am Chip Hazard. This is Movement Radio. See you next time.